Today I'll be showing you before and after proper settings on the Samsung Q60B. Now, in the interest of fairness, we're going to be in filmmaker mode and we're going to go to expert settings. We're going to scroll all the way down to the bottom. We're going to hit reset. The reason we do this is, again, to ensure that nothing here has been augmented, and then we're going to continue by backing out, and you can see the picture quality here. Now, to be very fair, the filmmaker mode concept is that it brings it closer to the director's intent, and in many cases just flat out claims it's the director's intent, to the point of saying it's filmmaker mode, the filmmaker's mode in your TV. Now, I take a grand protest to this because in my time reviewing this particular mode on pretty much every TV I've seen it in, it hasn't really done justice where it needed to. Now, let's be fair to it though. If we were to look at it objectively, I guess it's fine. However, when you have proper settings like this, it doesn't really stack up very well. These are my beyond reference settings. Now, there's no secret. I have a membership here. You can join for $5. Getting my settings for $5 versus paying a calibrator $400 to $500 at the low end, all the way up to $2,000 on the high end, isn't really a bad deal. And it has really ticked off a lot of the calibrators in the professional enthusiast space because they don't obviously want to not make $500 off of you. And a guy giving his professional expertise out for $5, they're not going to appreciate that. So they make this big effort to try to pretend like my settings are awful and I'm just this clown and I'm this quack, because if they don't do that, well, needless to say, a lot of people would just pay $5 and roll the dice, which I highly recommend you do, because trust me, this is the before and that's the after. There's a big difference, and I'll clear the screen so you guys can see what I'm talking about here. I mean, just look at it. Very real differences between what you were at before on an entry-level model, mind you. This is the Samsung Q60B budget TV. You know, you could probably pick it up for $400 on sale. And you can get an image quality that looks like this, and you don't have to break the bank to do that. And you don't have to pay a calibrator $500 to get your TV to look better, substantially better than where it started from. This is what really angers, I would say, a lot of the elitist enthusiast guys. And it's important to mention this because as you're shopping around, you're going to see, oh, the Samsung Q60B. Budget TV, fantastic, and you know, they'll try to pass off whatever reference standards or whatever, but a lot of what I'm seeing now is shaming a lot of the users that buy this TV or any TV and saying like, don't put it in torch mode. The problem that I have is they almost always follow that comment up with, you should turn off all motion processing, and you know what, while you're at it, just turn off all the processing that gave your TV any value whatsoever. This is a fundamental problem that a lot of these elitist YouTubers have, where they believe that they're the authority. You don't have a right to your preference. You don't have a right to your personal taste in your environment for how you'd like things to look. There's no room for personal taste in the conversation of accuracy. And while that may be all good and fine and well, maybe in their space of like maybe 10 people in a room, in the bigger scheme of things, a lot of us want beautiful image quality. Now, in real time, we're going to change it from my beyond reference settings because, you know, if we listen to them, you don't want to be watching your TV like that. You want to watch your TV like this. And we're going to make sure, again, for the interest of fairness, we go down to the bottom and we hit reset. Now that we're all reset, it's in filmmaker mode, you're going to see what it looks like. This is the filmmaker mode that they're bragging about. Dead skin tones, pukey colors, things that are just off. Your TV already cost you $500, $1,000, $2,000, however much you paid. And now you have people double dipping, reaching their hand in like, give me more money out of this transaction. You will always have a need for this service. No, you don't, because Quantum TV does exist. And I'm here to tell you that literally on this TV right now with picture quality that looks blah, I can take that to the next level for you and I will do it for $5. You see that dead face? Let's go ahead and fix that with some beyond reference settings. You ready? Before and after. Everything changes for the better. and you don't have to break your bank. It's being said that Quantum TV steals other people's settings and passes them off as his own, and I haven't seen a single calibrator capable of producing an image that looks like this at all. In fact, they kind of show a lot of their inability in the fact that they say stick to the numbers, or they flat out don't even give settings out. So by making this video, I want to let you know that I do have a service that will help you out. And if you're serious about buying this TV and you want it to look the best, roll the dice. If you hate it, it's $5, right? But I'll tell you right now, if it's anything like all the other members have experienced, you're probably going to really love your TV after this.